Here are the names that moms hate from a name consultant. I don't have as much of a data point on this just because usually it's the women booking me and they'll say these are the names I love but my husband doesn't like, but I don't often hear about the names that he likes that she doesn't unless it falls into one of three categories. The first is like any name that was popular, any boy's name that was popular when mom was growing up. I guess it's kind of true for girls' names as well, but I think I see it with boys' names more often, and that's just because if that name was popular and like you're 30 years old, you've had 30 years of interacting with people with that name, there's time for negative connotations to have developed. Like there are names that objectively I can recognize like, oh, that's a nice name, but I don't like it because I haven't liked the people who have that name. The second category I hear a lot about are like forced family names where, you know, maybe baby's supposed to be like a fourth generation, like Cletus or something, or just like some name that's not mom's cup of tea. Or I've done consultations where like the middle name has to be this. I don't like it. My husband doesn't really like it, but it's like a fifth generation thing. So that's what it is. Please help me find a good first name that goes with it. I feel like sometimes people will marry in to like naming traditions that they would have otherwise wanted nothing to do with. And sometimes I feel like when you take that freedom away, some of the enthusiasm of like getting to choose a name dwindles a little bit because you feel kind of cornered into like selecting something maybe you don't like. And then one with more like specific examples. A lot of my clients love very soft, very sweet boy names, and then their partners want something that feels like it exudes like masculinity. So like mom will be suggesting names like you know, Arlo or Leo or Silas, just like softer, gentler sounding names, where dad's really set on like Maverick or Axel or Riker or something with harder sounds. I think that's probably the biggest conflict I get in my consultation forms, where mom's like, I want soft and sweet, and dad wants like very like tough, more rugged sounding, I guess for lack of better words. But to the women watching this, I would love to know if your partner, like what names they suggested that you just like completely like hard no, did not like. I guess I don't really get to hear that side as often because like I said, usually it's the women filling out my consultation forms, and like if they hate dad's suggestions, a lot of times they just don't even include it because they don't want that name circulating in my head. Okay, and I hope everyone's having a great night.